Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well and welcome to my completed pages video for the month of June. I finished about 28 pages and I'm going to show you right now. So first up is the Yaoi wipes, and I like to work in this one consecutively. And this one was the last image I done. Pretty simple. This was already blacked out and I added some red as a contrast, just two guys who are kind of, I don't know. This guy looks a little sad. I don't know why, but yeah, I liked coloring it. It was done in Alcohol Markers, and yeah, my first page. Then I have worked in the Coco Wyo Chibi Witches, which was kind of a forever whip in here. And I did this page. I used pastel colors that went well together in my opinion, mainly blue, pink, and green. And I used some white gel pen as an accent. And I don't remember what that silver element here was, but yeah. Really hope that Coco Wyo can come back to Amazon. I do have a lot of their books, but there are still some I would like to get. So yeah, next page in the 50 Stylish Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. I did this one, and this was just to use up some of my leftover alcohol markers from a couple of different sets. So the color combination is a little meh, but hey, it's a page done, so that's a success. Then I also worked in the Méchant by Hachette Heroes, and I did, oh, I actually marked it, look at smart me. And I did this one of Jafar's Evil Jinn version. I did it in colored pencils. I think it was the new Amazon Basics colored pencils, and they are not as soft and creamy as some of the other budget pencils like Color and Prutfuna, but they still work really well. And I like how this turned out. So this would have actually been pretty painful to work in with acrylic paint and a brush because the details were quite pronounced. So it's difficult for me to get that with a creamy color, a creamy paint, better said, because you can't get into all the details that easily. And next is the Sous l'Océan. And I did this one here of Finding Nemo, or was it? I'm not sure which of the Nemo movies it was actually. But I really like this image. It's pretty cute. I also did it with colored pencils. Again, it was the Amazon Basics that I used in the prior image as well. Then we have Dans l'œil, the first tome. And this one of Hercules was done with acrylic paint. His skin color looks a little muted. In hindsight, I should have added a bit more orange to the mix to just make it look more vibrant. I don't have a real skin color as acrylic paint, so I always have to mix a pinkish and a bit of a brownish or orangey color. And yeah, this one doesn't look quite as vibrant as I would have liked, but oh well, it's a page done, right? And then we have the portraits. And in this one, I did Baby Incredible. It's been forever since I watched the movie and I don't quite remember all the names of the characters. But yeah, again, acrylic paint. I like how it looks. It's really nice to use acrylic paint in these less detailed images because you can get a nice opaque finish here. Then we have the Chat et Félin, and in this one, the very first image was a forever whip, and I finally finished it. It's this one right here. Again, acrylic paint, not very detailed image. Also have a couple of whips in this one that I am looking forward to finishing soon. Then we have mystery colors, baby animals. Sometimes I work in this once per month and sometimes I don't, but this month I worked in it again and I finished this baby penguin, alcohol markers, and then I actually went in and covered all the white parts with acrylic paint because it looked kind of strange to have all this white and then you saw the lines and numbers. So it looks a little strange to have the opaque finish here and the alcohol marker finish there, but oh well, it's a page done. And sometimes I just like to experiment, you know. And in the stained glass Tiffany windows, I just finished the next image in line, which was this pretty simple pattern image, not very special. But this one is really pretty and I'm looking forward to coloring it this month. So yeah. We have the summer silhouettes one. Oh my, this is a mess. I don't know what I was thinking when I just went in pretty messily with an acrylic, not an acrylic, an alcohol marker, but yeah, I might have to fix this by going over it again in a more orderly fashion. But for this month, I finished this silhouette of the two cats in the tree. Used just some random black pen. Then we have the flowers stained glass color by number. And I did the second page here, which is the viola. Again, alcohol markers. I really enjoyed working with alcohol markers this month. That's why you're seeing so many of these types of images. I kind of picked the coloring books that I'm working in by the kind of medium that I want to use, which is probably a bit strange, but yeah. So here is this image done. Because I think most people would probably pick the book and then pick the supplies, and I'm kind of doing it the other way around. So the ceramic tiles dessert, I finished the two little images in here, and then I did the very first page. The macarons, pretty pastel-y looking. Then I also have the Happy Halloween by Such and Such Diva. I know it's June. Well, now it's July, but it was June when I did it, but I'm not a seasonal colorist, so I have no problem coloring Halloween or Christmas-related images in summer. So I did this happy-looking pumpkin with the witch hat. I like these books. They remind me of the Circulism ones by A.J. Cornell. Then Art Animal Stencils. I worked in this quite a bit, and then I got burnout and didn't touch it again for several months, but I did the cover boy here, which is a weasel or a ferret. But yeah, this is the cover image done with alcohol markers. And this book has like pre-printed black backgrounds and some are white. And I have been experimenting quite a bit with what medium I would do the black backgrounds. And I think I have settled with acrylic paint, either a pen or even a brush if it's possible to get around, oops, I hit you, get around all the lines without painting into the picture. So yeah. Then we have the animal mosaic. I finished the travel mosaic and I figured I would add this to my pile of books I would like to work each month in. I don't have like an official 10 books to finish, but yeah, I have my favorites. So I did the first page in here. Again, alcohol markers. I use a variety of brands. I use Ohuhu and I use all kinds of no-name brands that you, not no-name, but you know, those Chinese-made brands that you find on Amazon for a good price. Then the Uno, I actually finished this completely across 2 or 3 days. Just wanted to have this book in a completed state because I just have so many from A.J. Cornell. I'm not going to do a complete flip now. I will upload a video with this. Then, also by A.J. Cornell, Asian Animals. And I did the very first one. I do like this book because it has this Centennial kind of style, but with color by number. So I really want to work more in this one. But for this month, I have this finished image here. Alcohol markers, of course. Then Circulism Sea Life. I think this is the Circulism book I worked the most in without having it finished. And I did this penguin here. This took a lot of blue paint, color, whatever, pens. I wish they would release more alcohol marker sets with like color themes, like all blue tones, all green tones or something. Ohuhu did come out with refills, I have realized, but not on Amazon yet. So I really hope that Amazon adds them to their page so I can have them shipped to Germany, where I live, because as far as I know, Ohuhu does not directly ship to Germany, do they? Or if they do, there might be some serious shipping there. But yeah, I finished this hippo in the forest. I would love to have some refills for my Ohuhus though, so yeah, fingers crossed. Zendoodle Stained Glass by Deborah Mueller, and I did the next image in line, which was those tulips. The markers weren't running out. The texture that you're seeing is due to the paper, which I find actually quite interesting. I guess some people would like it, some people would not like it. I do like it because it is something else. And since I want to keep this book once it's finished, I also paint the border black because I think it makes the image pop a bit more. I like that. Then we have the Color by Number 70 Plus Colorful Pixel Arts by Cactus Girl. I really have to be in the mood to do pixel images, and I was in June, so I did this cute little teddy bear here. Alcohol markers. And in the Mystery Mosaics Color by Number Cute Animals, also by Cactus Girl, I did also the very first image. And it's this happy rainbow whale. The whale is not the rainbow is in background, but you know what I mean. It's cute and it's pixely. So yeah, I like it. Then, the Color by Number Quest Pokemon. I am very close to finishing this. And I did Mew. I think the background is a little distracting, to be honest, but yeah. This book has some interesting choices with color. It has only a small color palette, and there are only like 3 pages left. So I am tempted to just color these 3 in a row and be done with it, so I can add another book to my pile in which to work in consecutively. So I have the Coloring Quest Animals. When I started coloring in November of 2021, I did a lot of images like this. These were the very first coloring books that I've gotten, aside from some Johanna Basford and Kirby Rosanes that I got years prior to actually starting coloring. But yeah, I finished this Lamour, and then because I worked so much, and then I got burnout and didn't touch them for months. But I'm back. And then we have the Line Starts Quest Animals by Sun Life Drawing. I love this book. I love the Tetris-like shapes. I hope they come out with another book like this. If you're watching Sun Life Drawing, please, please, please. So I did this owl, this puffy, cute little owl here. Really like it. Do like all the animals. It does take off a lot of your greens, blues, and browns. But I like it. I would love to have another book like that. Maybe again with animals, maybe with flowers, maybe even with portraits, who knows, but I love this. And then we have the Stone Mosaic Black Edition 50 pictures. And because I don't want to drag this out for 50 months, I always finish 2 per month. I try to. So in June I did this butterfly and this rose in front of a bag. Background. Black background. Wonderful. I went through the whole video without having hiccups, and then yeah, of course, that's me. It's actually like 9 in the morning here in Germany, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and maybe see you in the next one. Bye.